Banter fam. Okay, CPI today. Guys, we are at this crunch time. Bitcoin's sitting at 82,000, right? The question is, are we going to go to $73,000, right? That's the question. Or is the bottom in? We know on the high time frame here, we know we're at that big stage, right? We've seen on the weekly now, we've seen this over the last 2 years. We've seen how Bitcoin retraces around the 50 to the 60%. Again, this tends to be the bottom. And then after that, what ends up happening is Bitcoin goes on a nice little rally of up to 100%. Okay, you could see here that on both of these major pullbacks of 50, 60%, we ended up having a strong 183% pump. After that, we then had a nice 90 to 100% pump after that as well. And again, it's the same technique of understanding weekly RSIs reset. And what that basically means is the market on a high time frame is now getting to the reset point. But this is the week to stay involved, and this is the week to pay attention to. Hey, it's volatile as hell, and this is the week that they have a chance to kill us, right? They have a chance to really go and do as much damage as possible. Once the damage is done, we rebuild. That's it, right? The tsunami has come. The hurricane has come. It's broken our houses. It's destroyed things, okay? And now it is time for us to rebuild our houses. But you know what? I didn't like where my lounge was the first time. I didn't like the color of my kitchen, okay? I didn't like the color of my bathroom. So what I'm going to do is I just got to survive and make sure that this hurricane is gone, okay, before I come and start building up again, before it gets smashed again, okay? But I'm actually replanning my house. I'm replanning the renovations. I'm re-looking at what house do I want to damn build. So today we have CPI, and CPI has been a good top or bottom signal over the last couple of months. When CPI comes in, not only does it give us direction in the market, okay, it also helps the dominance get direction as well. We've had the dominance still trending sideways, and CPI in the last 4 out of 5 times has actually brought dominance down. Okay, so this can finally be the strength we need when the market's ready to pop, okay, to get the altcoins going. Okay, so again, it's been a strong reversal, and it's been a strong area of giving this market direction. We have a forecast. Here is the forecast over here. Okay, and we just got to know that there is volatility incoming today. Last time was 2.9, came in a little bit higher at 3%. We want to be lower, right? At 2.9, I think the markets react okay, and obviously beating it, market can finally reverse. But nonetheless, it's quite obvious that RSIs are reset. There's something in the next couple of days that is incoming that's going to actually bring in buying power and start letting us go back to the upside. Why? Big time frame RSIs are telling us so. So again, let's get through this week. Your house has been destroyed. The hurricane's in. All we're doing is making sure the hurricane's gone, and we rebuild our damn empires. We put the lounge where we want it. We get the couches that we want. We get the bathrooms looking sexy. We get our house looking beautiful. This is not the end of your crypto chapter. This is only but a restart and a new beginning. A new version of you, a smarter version of you. And you know what? You're going to go do it all again. But this time you're going to be better, and you're going to hold it better, and you're going to sit back in a couple of months and be like, damn, I survived that. But not only are you going to sit and say, damn, I survived that, you're going to be sitting in your damn Lamborghini. No more wasting time. Let's go.
I try and help everyone in my space, and this is what I get. I try and fight the devils, but inside I'm just like 𝗧𝗏𝗏𝗏. Welcome to Sheldon Show.
Banter fam. Okay, let's jump straight into it. Let's go in. So again, the first thing we're looking at here is a couple of numbers. Right, here's the numbers. This is CPI. We've seen how CPI has been a nice little controller of the markets. It's helped find bottoms. It's helped find reversals. Okay, and it's quite obvious that when you look at the charts itself, you will see that when the market is overbought, CPI can be the one that basically reverses us to the downside. Now we're going to CPI and the market's oversold, right? Which means there's been a lot of damage that has happened before this moment. This could be a trigger. This could finally get the little pop going. Okay, and again, what's going to happen is once the bears are finally done with their reckoning, once the hurricane is done with its reckoning, right, you are going to get this sunshine ray, okay, and you're going to get this beautiful weather for a long period of time. Okay, and what that means is the bulls are going to come back, and when they come back, it's very likely that they're going to give any attention to the bears. Okay, so what that means is when the market starts to finally return and start to make its way up again, it's very likely that it's probably going to go in a straight line. Okay, small pullbacks in between, but not much. Okay, and what it's going to do is it's going to make a lot of people sit on the side and kind of be stuck because many got panicked out, maybe many are sitting with lost positions. Okay, and first it'll pump up. Let me get out. Let me protect my capital. Then it keeps going. Shit, why did I get out? Oh, I would have been back at break even. Oh, I would have been in the money. What do I do? FOMO in, then it cuts you out, right? And it's the same thing of I quit, I finish, I don't trust Bitcoin. Oh, it's at 90K, it's going to come down again. Oh, it's at 95, it's going to come down again. Oh, it's 105,000, it's going to come down again. Oh, it's 108,000, it's going to come down again. Oh, it's $130,000 going to come down again. And that's what's going to happen. So in order for the bulls to win this battle, they need to get ready for a very strong rally. And again, this is why zooming out this week was such a very important thing, because trading's been tough as hell. Okay, but I don't regret trading and losing money. I really don't, because the amount that I discovered within myself and the amount of rules that I've had to build on myself and the amount of weaknesses that exposed in that time really made me fix and think about how I'm going to be a better trader, where I was not doing any of this a couple of weeks back when the markets were booming, right? I was basically riding the hype and riding with all of it. So I've used this period to really make myself a better trader, better investor, better host, better teacher, better all of these type of things, because I have conviction that this market is the best market we can be in this time, this age, where we're at right now in the world. Best thing, right? The fundamentals have been huge. Okay. The only thing is, I had to improve I needed to see the other side again, because we saw the green, it felt amazing. Now we've seen the red. And what this does is it's really going to tighten down on your risk management. Okay. But we get to build the house again. Okay, the houses have been smashed. 90% of my house is gone, right, when it comes to my trading portfolio. But I get to rebuild room by room. Okay, and I get to really think about, what am I trading for this time? Okay, why did I not take as much profits? Because I probably didn't know what I was going to do with a lot of the money. Okay, so I had no purpose behind the capital. So this time is, what are you really trading for? And my big goal is, I'm trading for purpose this time. And I'm telling you guys this because it's important to understand. My money does not fuel me. Okay, I'm grateful for money. I really am. I'm grateful for the opportunities, and it's given opportunities for my friends and families and for everyone around us to live a better life, right? To get out of the terrible neighborhoods we were to where we are now. Beautiful place. That's cool. Okay, but what next now, right? Because I didn't have fuel. I don't have anything after that. And mine is purpose. Mine is to go on such a great trading spree that I want to see how many lives I can change, right? How many people can we give a chance? Just a chance. I want to be a flame to people's not success, but to just give them a flame to start their fires, to get that hope back, get that charisma back, get that ego back, get that volume flying back within them again. So my whole thing is, what cool stuff can I do? Right? And I'd love below in the comments here of what cool things can I do. For example, we got a badass, in a poorish neighborhood, we got a very cool basketball team starting, and it's cool that they're called snipers. They're called snipers, right? My goal is to take these kids now and to help them grow as people, to not only succeed within the basketball, but to give them books to read, to help them get financially smart, to give them an opportunity. This is where my next trades are going to go, right? And it's all about the understanding. So that's been a very important thing that I just wanted to share with you guys, that find your purpose, find your reason, find an understanding of why this will all be worth it. Because if you can find the positivity in what has just happened, okay, you are not going to live on the past. And it's quite crazy. We did a school event yesterday. And remember, guys, school is pumping right now. It's the best content we've ever done. It's moving, right? And we spoke about, I've been building positions with a lady. I've been building positions for 4 years, 5 years. Okay. And some of them win a lot, some of them win. And my immediate reaction was, cut them. Cut it all and start again. Right? Because why are you holding on a sinking ship when there's rockets flying next to you and you can't see it because you're on the sinking ship? Your ship is going down little bit by little bit by little bit. You can't see the opportunities anymore. Yes, it stings to take the loss, but what it does to your brain is it resets, gets you rebalanced, gets you going again, and gets you to be like, okay, it is what it is. It hurts for the first half an hour. You'll feel this massive relief on your shoulders, and then you'll come back tomorrow and be like, okay, let's go. You'll get energy again. You'll get fired up again. You get that whole restart purpose over there as well. Look at the positivity of what's just happened, okay, and use it as a big thing and a good thing. So let's jump straight into CPI. This again is the forecast. I think if it comes out at 2.9, I think the market just slowly graduals up, but it also gives opportunity to go down to that 73. Okay, so I think a neutral will be okay. I don't think it will do too much to the markets. I think beating it will give us a short squeeze. Okay, and the squeeze could definitely take Bitcoin back into the 90,000s. Okay, and that will look very juicy on the weekly. That will give us what we need on the weekly. Remember, on the weekly, we're looking for some reversals now, right? Over the next 2 weeks, firstly, the candle's turning green, which is good. Okay, RSI is flat line at the bottom. It's telling you there's a lifeline coming, right? We're going to start returning. The next thing again is you just zoom out and you'd be like, okay, so the bears have been attacking now for multiple weeks. Is that how far they've gotten? If that's how far they've gotten, the bulls are still stronger than the bears, right? That's no doubt about it. No doubt about it. That's the green leg. That's the red leg. Don't fool yourself, right? It's been tough. Yes, sure. Okay, because altcoins have been a little bit more tough. But again, you look at altcoins as well. That is the bull leg. That is the bear leg. Okay, bulls are still stronger at this point. Question is it done? Okay, and that's the important thing to pay attention to. But the RSI is telling you if they're going to kill now, and they're going to kill very quickly. Okay, but it is going to bring light to the end of the tunnel, and it's going to basically it's going to bring buying power. Because again, what has happened now? Just look at a couple of things. We have hit the CME gap. Good sign, finally. Okay, we hit 77K. We know that once we go up again after this, we don't have to come back down. That was a big sign, right? Did we think we're going to 70s? No. Okay, but it hit the 77. There's no more CME gap. So that was a good sign. The next thing is a bunch of junk flushed out of the market, right? There was literally thousands to hundreds of thousands of tokens being launched every week. Now nothing anymore. Okay, it'll probably come back when everything's flying again. But for now, flushed out completely. Memes don't dominate the market anymore. Okay, it is time for high quality to rise. And that's why I believe Altseason didn't happen. It's because the wrong altcoins were pumping. Okay, where this time, the reset, I think the right altcoins are going to pump. And that's why I think the real Altseason is still going to happen. Okay, and again, Altseason will always happen. It's how profit is taken. Okay, let's not deny that. Okay, so again, Bitcoin high time frame. Good area. It's pulled back the last 3 times in an uptrend to the 50-60%. The reversal's incoming. However, we have not hit the $73,000 zone. So what that means over here now is we zoom in. We understand that today is quite an important day. Okay, it's important when it comes to reversals, and I want to show this over here. So I'm tracking it. We bounced in the top of the box, which was 77, hit the CME gap. That might be it, right? This trend is an important one to pay attention to today. So the 2 plays that I have over here at this point is if we start coming down from here, it's very likely we're going to 72, 73. I do think we're going to see a big buy up. And I do think from there, we'll be back into the 90Ks pretty fast. Because again, this will just be that last, you know, when you stab, and then it's that last one in the heart, done, get people to quit, finished, and then rocket ships. Remember, when things have always seemed the hardest is when they reverse the quickest. Okay, so there is that drop off over there. That's the first scenario over there. Okay, the second 2 scenarios, which is the bullish scenario, small pullback into CPI, and CPI ignites us. What we want to see, guys, is to know on the weekly there's a reversal. Bitcoin must make its way to the 93 to 95K. That will look very juicy on the weekly and really give strength back to the market again. Again, in that time, you'll see dominance. Dominance has been trickling up again. We have seen that on CPI, this has reversed the dominance. Okay, so it'll be nice to see if this goes down. I do think at the moment Bitcoin is safe again. I think the dominance will start coming down a little bit. Okay, and I do think the altcoins will start catching up. So again, looking at the alts here, and it's time for the alts to obviously start waking up. And what you could see here is the trend line. So right now we are not safe. Markets can go down again, and it can actually go down another 10, 15% within the alts, right? Really scrape down. And the fact that we have ETH around the 1.7, 1.8 is insane. Okay, the fact that we have Solana's back at the hundreds is insane. Okay, but big opportunities, big things for us to pay attention to. I'm not going full blast trading yet. Okay, because I'm done giving away. I'm not losing much money. I'm making money, but I'm giving away the profits, right? And I'm quite over that. So what I'm doing now is I'm allowing this to play out and wait for the bulls to really return. When the market trends again, a lot of trades happening. I'm very focused around my long term and my swings at the moment, and really focused around protecting the risk at this point as much as I can and trying to take as much advantage as we can as well over here. So again, if it's a neutral reading, I think this is what happens. I think the market comes down, okay? And then I think it starts making its way up over the next couple of days into the weekly close. If it's a bad reading, I see us from here making our way down to the 73. So here, make our way 73, big buy up, and we get going. Right? We've seen this pattern many times with CPI. That's a bad reading. A good reading is we pull a little bit down and we rip our way up. All scenarios line up to this. The difference is a good reading can get us there by tomorrow in 2 days. An average reading can get us there in the next 7 days. And a bad reading can get us there in the next 2 weeks. But all of them are basically resulting in this push over here to the thing. So again, on your alts, pop in the important trend lines. On ETH, there's the important trend. Let me just put it correctly. You guys can see it. There is the trend on ETH. Other than dollar costing right now, there's no points trading, right? Wait for the trends to break. There's Solana. Sol's quite far. Now, Sol's in a big area on the weekly, guys. I'll remind you again, this is a big 618. And I want to show you here that Solana's in 100% range. Okay, so if you want to start making money back, get over the losses and start preparing for your wins. When you see this RSI has been at the bottom a few times here, you look at the percentages that it's done after that. Sol has done a couple 100% every time this RSI has been at the bottom, which means for me, I'm preparing 100% trade for Sol. I'm preparing for this bad boy to get back to 250 in the next couple of weeks. It's still in an uptrend, not in a downtrend, right? It's not down here, trickling down at these areas over here as well. And when it comes to trading, you zoom in over here and you keep an eye on these major trends over here for now. If things go south, guys, there is this shakeout here. This. Okay, what does that mean? It means you can see if we go to 273, it's very likely Sol's going to get to those maybe early 90s. Big opportunity, big buy up, and things will start making its way up over there again. So again, if you've got any liquidation positions, be very careful. And for me, wait for the trend. As it stands, market should pump. Sentiment's at that point. Everything's at that point. But let's trade day by day. So CPI is incoming. Get ready for it. When these trends break, don't miss out on the trades. Okay, have the confidence, keep going with what you got and go. For now, be patient, sit in your hands, and let's wait for CPI. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let's get the information out. Let's see how things go. Tomorrow, let's see where we are at. Either we are talking and we are crying at 73, or we are sitting and the market starts breaking trends and we can start trading again. I will fire up the 𝗬𝗡𝗥 account. Okay, with 2 positions got stopped. I think I got 1 left. We'll fire that up. The BTCC account, I'll be firing up. Okay, I'm going to be firing up a lot of trading accounts when we go. So again, if you want to open up any exchange accounts, link below. There's good specials over there, good deposit ratios. And remember to join the school as we speak. I'll quickly show you guys the link here. And obviously, make sure that we are actually going to be live on Club today as well for Sniper Club. So let's go here. Okay, let's click in here. We're going to be live for Sniper Club over here today as well for the CPI over here as well. And there is the school. And there is if you want any of the exchange links over there below. Lots of love to you all. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a fantastic day. Goodbye.